Since September 2019, research shows the Federal Reserve has pumped over $9 trillion to primary dealers by leveraging enormous emergency repo operations. A recently published investigative report shows the U.S. Central Bank submits the daily loan tally, but the Fed will not provide the public with information concerning the recipients. Estimates say in 2020 alone, the U.S. has created 22% of all the US issued since the birth of the nation. The U.S. Federal Reserve has printed massive amounts of funds in 2020 and bailed out Wall Street special interests during the last 7 months. On October 3, 2020, Redditors from the subreddit r/bx shared a video called "Is Hyperinflation Coming?" and discussed how the U.S. Central Bank has created 22% of all the US ever printed this year alone. The U.S. dollar has been around for over 200 years, and for the bulk of the time it was backed by gold, one Reddit user wrote on Saturday. He added, "Having a quarter of all US printed in a single year is more than alarming, it is mind-blowing." Additionally, on October 1, 2020, Wall Street on Paredes, Dawes, Pam Martins and Russ Martins published a comprehensive report on how the U.S. Central Bank pumped out more than $9 trillion in bailouts since September. The findings show that the Fed is also getting market advice from Wall Street hedge funds like FrontPoint. The hedge fund FrontPoint Partners is a controversial firm because it shorted the subprime mortgage market during the 2007 to 2010 financial crisis. Close to a quarter of all the US ever created was issued in a single year. DOS financial analysts Pam and Russ Martins detailed on October 1, 2020, the Fed has pumped over $9 trillion cumulatively into the hands of Wall Street firms. The latest DOS analysis shows that the Fed has been conducting meetings with hedge funds like FrontPoint in order to get the financial institution's input on the markets. In 2007 to 2010, the Fed was leading a group of lending facilities, and once again the central bank is working with 3 major emergency lending facilities: the Money Market Mutual Fund Liquidity Facility, the Primary Dealer Credit Facility, and the Commercial Paper Funding Facility. On top of those facilities, beginning on September 17, 2019, months before the first case of COVID-19 was reported in the United States, the New York Fed embarked on a massive emergency repo loan operation, which had reached $6 trillion cumulatively in loans by January 6, the DOS findings detail. The Martins also state, the Fed has provided data on the total amounts of the daily loans, but not the names of the recipients. All it will say is that the loans are going to its 24 primary dealers, which are the trading units of the big banks on Wall Street. The last time we tallied its data in March, it had sluiced over $9 trillion cumulatively to these trading houses. A number of people believe that the massive creation of money stemming from the Fed will eventually cause hyperinflation. The dollar has lost considerable value since the introduction of the central bank in 1913. For instance, the cumulative rate of inflation since 1913 is around %. This means a product purchased for $1 in 1913 would cost $26.25 in October 2020. Precious metals and cryptocurrency proponents believe the central bank's pumping will boost. You can read full post on cryptofans news, link available in text below.